Sometimes you need to relax, lay back, and aimlessly wander around as your attention is tugged along a linear path simply for the sake of doing so. Maybe you seek those kinds of experiences in your games because you enjoy the relaxation it brings you in contrast to your lame-o extremo 9 to 5. Maybe your interest is purely piqued from the beautiful visuals, or perhaps you just play every single game in existence. I don't know, man. What am I supposed to do here? Account for everything? Shape of the World is a self-described exploration game with the procedurally populated environment in a psychedelic world by Hollow Tree Games. That's a mouthful. Cool, you say, but why should I care? Well, as mentioned before, this game seeks to be a charmingly calming experience wherein your motivation is, to put it bluntly, walk through neat-looking shit to see more neat-looking shit. Obviously, there's more to it than that, like spreading your seed through the land in a biblical fashion, planting trees on flying squids' heads, and often simply relaxing and enjoying the landscapes you're presented with. I'll be transparent. I was approached with a review key by Hollow Tree Games and asked if I was interested in covering the game. It looked cool, so I'm more than glad I have the excuse to focus in for a couple days and release a fun little overview first impressions-ish video. If only I had this kind of mental concentration when it came to my personal video projects. Anyway, the demo I played had a luscious variety of colors to the visible fauna with promises of much more, and this is only confirmed from the screenshots released. Holy moly, are they pretty enough to hang on my wall someday, right next to Monet's bridge over a pond of water lilies and Pooh in Tim's. Now, I won't go on endlessly about the intricacies of how the game's core function works, because it was really neat to stumble around, explore for myself, and find out on my own, so I definitely recommend doing the same. Man, someone had this game tagged as a walking simulator on Steam, and come on, sir, you can throw rocks, tap the grow columns to release the air stare, and make trees musical, so clearly, I think you're a little off base there. If you're someone who would call this game a walking simulator, I myself don't really like the negative connotation the phrase carries, even you must admit that it's the best case scenario for one, where the focus is on the visuals, yet there's still some semblance of interaction, which only lends itself to further the visuals in some way. Honestly, dude, I'm a big fan. I hate that to me, for some reason, doing this video kind of feels like purely an uncompensated advertisement, but to cohesively convey my self-justification, I'm genuinely interested in what Shape of the World has to offer. Trust me, I've been a fan of these kind of games for a while, ever since being introduced to Proteus by a friend, a very similar but slightly different game. Honestly, I had a great time with even just the 20 minutes I played. That's how long it took me to beat the demo. The full game is said to be about 2 to 3 hours long, and obviously we'll have much more content than you see here, which is why I've also supplemented the video with some trailer footage. Shape of the World has been worked on for the past 4 years, and at the beginning of development was actually kickstarted. Side note, doesn't it bring you such satisfaction to even just hear that a project like this was brought to fruition? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think that's so cool. I even came across these concept art sketches on a community post by the dev on Steam, Stu Maxwell, and I was so stoked to see that he uses words like stoked too, and to be reassured that I'm not the only one who does in the year of our Lord 2018. But not only that, to me, all I saw in those sketches was proof that this game is made of pure passion and heart, which only makes me hope for its launch to be a success that much more. It literally comes out today. Regardless of how well I hope it does, Shape of the World is simply a game you play to ease yourself into a relaxed and docile state. Perfect for right before bed, and also perfect for the guy concurrently slowly opening your window behind you to get the upper hand right before stealing all your shit. It's satisfyingly simplistic, delightfully calming, just absolutely gorgeous, and I highly enjoyed the time I've spent with it so far.